Okay, so now we're back. Now we're down to the last set of 2 problems. And that's number 19 and 20. For number 19, we are playing 6 levels in Tiny Defense. Diba remember 6 levels of Tiny Defense without any replacement? Tama? And that is, ano yun? Tiny Defense again. Diba remember I told you there are 5 environments and 10 levels for each environment? So let's find the probability. So letter A, find the probability of playing 3 levels in the South Ocean. Yan, di ba remember South Ocean, there are 10 levels. So therefore, this is the combination formula. So the probability of success is this. 10C3. Tama? And the probability of failure is 40C3. And then, di ba remember, since you're gonna play 6 levels, so it's 50C6. Dapat naka-add. So 10 plus 40 equals 50. 3 plus 2 equals 6. Then you divide. So, ganito yung solution sheet ko. So, ang ginawa ko, ganito yun. K89 divided by K90. Where is it na kaya? Ayan. Di ba remember this, the one? So, the combination of success, that's the level in the South Ocean. There are 10 levels in the South Ocean and we're gonna choose 3. And then this one, 40 combination 3. There are 40 levels in the in other levels and we're gonna play 3 of them. And then total number of combinations is this. 50C6. And then we're gonna have to divide. Diba? Dividing that, we should get this answer. Teka, where did I put my solution again? Yan, diba? Multiply the probability of success and the probability of failure and then divide. So yan, the answer is 7.461%. Next, letter B. Find the probability of playing all levels dedicated to Mass C. Ayan. This one is implying the Tiny Defense list. But if you don't know the list, I will show it to you. Diba remember ganito yun, yung probability of success that is, ano yun? 4C4. There are 4 levels dedicated to Mass C. And there are 4 that we're gonna play. And the rest, that's supposed to be, ano yun? 50C6. The others are 48C2. Tama? Now, let's solve. Ganito kasi yung paraan. So this is combination of 4 and 4 because there's only one level dedicated to Mass C and we're gonna play all of them. And then, the others are 4062. Yan. And then we're gonna have to divide it by the total number of combinations. So ito yung solution sheet ko. Yan. So this is my solution. Of course, you don't need to multiply anything by 1 because multiplying by 1 is just itself. Pero we divide it and we're supposed to get, yun nga, it's raised to the e power. So we need to convert that into percent. And doing that will give us 0.006514244%. That's very, very minor, ha? Pero let's make this fast dahil what you want is we lack time. Next, letter C. Probability of playing levels in the wasteland such that level 3 and level 7 must be played. Ayan. Diba remember the wastelands, there are 10 levels. Pero you need to play level 3 and level 7. So diba remember you play all the levels in the wastelands. And then you need to include level 3 and level 7. So, ganito kasi yung nangyari. Diba remember, you're playing the levels in the wastelands and you're gonna play level 3 and 7. So, you have to choose either of the 2. So, there's 3 and 7. Sure, you're gonna play that. So, that's 2C2. And then the rest, it's 8C4. Tama? Kasi nga remember, ganito yun, diba, sa wastelands. You play level 2-3 and 2-7. So, those are the 2 levels that you want to play in your satisfaction. Tama? And then there are 8 other levels. And we're gonna play 4 of them na lang. And then divide by 10C6. Bakit 10 na yung n namin sa denominator? Yung n sa denominator? Because it's not all the levels in Tiny Defense, but it's in the wastelands only. So yan, let me show you. So ganito kasi yun. Diba remember this is 2 to 2. 1. And then 8C4, that is 70. And then total number of combinations, 10C6, that's 210. And doing that is, will give you 33%. Halatang halata. Next, letter D. Probability of playing at least 3 levels in the Iron Fortress. Ayan. This one is already getting a bit tougher. Kasi nga this one, it implies a probability saying at least. Ibig sabihin more than 1. So, kung ganito, baka malay mo, you might say, sir, paano yan? Dahil may more than na tayo. Ibig sabihin, kahit more than 1, that's already sapat na yan. Let's say, for example, diba remember, if you're given if you're given school grade and you need to get at least 30 points. If you get 32, sapat na yan. Diba? Okay na yan sa'yo. This time, we're gonna have to do something else. Ganito kasi yung paraan. So, diba remember, probability of playing at least 3 levels in the Iron Fortress. 3 levels in the Iron Fortress. So, ganito kasi yun. Here's the solution. Sa letter T naman, diba remember this is our solution? That one, you see naka-red, that is 3. So, there are 10 levels in the Iron Fortress, diba? And then, you're going to play 3 of them. So, therefore, this is how we're gonna do it. So, the probability of playing 3 levels in the Iron Fortress, plus probability of playing 4, plus probability of playing 5, plus probability of playing 6. And that is how you're gonna get it, okay? So, you're gonna have to work out, so you're gonna have to solve each probability one by one. And then, at the end, you sum it up all together. So, ganito kasi yun. So, diba remember, we have 120 levels ways. Because 10 C3, diba? And then the rest, 40 C3 naman. And then, we do it this way. J80 times K80 divided by Q80. Where is the Q80? Yan, diba? Yung ilang levels na gusto mo lalaruin. Nasaan na yun? Q80. Yan, diba? What's this Q80? Yeah, 50C6. Diba remember, that's what I also put there? The 50C6, diba? Yun. And we're supposed to get, ano yun? This answer. That's the probability of playing 3 levels in the Iron Fort. 3 levels. So, we put there 3 levels. Yung naka-red, diba? Next. Yung naka-blue, that's 4 levels. So, diba remember, this is what we're going to do. Kasi nga, diba remember, if it says playing 3 levels in the Iron Fortress, yun yung solution. Pero sabi dito, at least, ibig sabihin 3 or more. Pwede na yan. So, therefore, you're gonna have to do for the 4, 5, and 6. Hanggang dyan. And then, we're gonna have to add all the probabilities together. Remember, that's what I said, no probability will be greater than 1. So, when we add up all the probabilities together, it should be in between 0 to 1. So, yan. Now, let's go to this one. So, diba remember, we have 210, which is the combination of playing 4 levels in the Iron Fortress out of the 10 levels in the Iron Fortress. And then this 780 here, that's 40 levels, choose 2. And then, when we multiply that together, they divide by the 50,000, that is supposed to be this answer. That is playing 4 levels. Yung naka-green, that is 5 levels naman. 5 levels. So, of course, you do 10C5, that's 252, times 40C1, that's, and then you multiply that together, then divide by the total number, we're supposed to get this. And then the last one is this one, playing all 6 levels. Of course, it's just 1060 lang, times 40C0. And 40C0, if we were to type this, diba 40, combine of 40, and 0, that's just 1. Because there's only one possible combination that can be done. Okay? And then the probability is, yun nga, this guy. And now that we've already solved everything individually, what we do now? We add up all the probabilities together. So, yun yung ginawa ko dito. Sinum ko yung lahat yung meron. So, I summed everything. So, I summed this one, this one, this one, and all the probabilities, and we should get this answer of 42.42.8%. That is the probability of playing at least 3 levels in the Iron Fortress. Yan. Letter E naman, probability of playing at least 1 level that is dedicated to BFFs. Ayan, that one implies the time defense list. Diba remember there are 3 levels dedicated to your BFFs during that time sa first edition. So, 1. So, therefore, we have to work this out. So, if 1 level, that is, diba, there are 3, C1. Diba? And then, 47, C2. Divide by 50, C6. Tama? And then, kapag 2 naman, 3, C2 times 47, C1. Divide by 50, C6. Tama? Dapat they should add up all together. That's supposed to be 5 pala. This one's supposed to be 4. Buti nga, I told you the formula. And then for 3, if you want to do all, kapag 3, That's 3C3 times 47C3, 50C6. Yan. Then whatever answer you get among the three, you add it up all together. Ganito yung paraan. Let's watch. So here's letter E. Yeah, I forgot this one. That's supposed to be letter, ano yun? Letter D pala. Yun na, that's supposed to be, ano yun? 8.5%. So now let's go to letter E. So here's the solution. So diba remember, this is combination of 3 and 1. Just what I put here. Success. And then the failure, that is 47C5. And the total is 57C6. Yan, diba? 50C6. Then, if 2 levels, yung naka-blue, 3C2, diba? And then 47C4, diba? And then, divide. So you can get the probability. That's 2. And then in tatlo, yun nga, 3C3, and then 47C3. Yan. Then multiply that together, then divide by the total number of combinations. And then after that, you sum everything. And when you do that, you should get 32.47%. Yun yung solution ko. Okay? Let's see if it's right. Yan. Now, last but not least, letter F, sabi dito, find the probability of playing tiny defense levels in the order Glacier Lands, Iron Fortress, Waste Sands, South Ocean, Waste Sands, and Iron Fortress. Ayan. That one implies the ordering criteria. So this is what you're going to do. It's going to be 10 times 9, 10, divided by 10 levels in the Glacier Lands, 10 in the Iron Fortress, 10 in the Waste Sands, 10 in the South Ocean, and then 9 in the Waste Sands, and 9 in the Iron Fortress, without replacement. And that is all divided by 50C6. So, ganito kasi yung solution sheet ko. Diba? That one implies permutation. So, yan. 10. Yan. That one implies permutation. So, this is your numerator, this is your denominator. And if you play that level, hindi pwede siya ma-repeat. Yan. Diba? So, yan. So, the product, diba? Of all the numbers. I multiplied the numerator, and then this one is the denominator, diba? And then, this is permutation order. And then, we divide. We divide by this order, diba? P84 divided by P85. That is supposed to be 7.something%. Or if we were to translate that into percentage, that's supposed to be 0.000707%. So yan. That's number 9. Last but not least, let's go to number 10. Permutations and combinations used in probability. Ayan, this could be a tough question, pero we can still do it. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, letter A. There are 4 grade 7 books, 3 grade 8 books, 4 grade 9 books, and 2 grade 10 books placed in a shelf. Find the probability of arranging all the books such that the grade 8 book is on the left end and a grade 7 book is on the right end. Ayan. So, diba remember this is how the formula goes? First, we need to add all the books. Therefore, plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. And that's 13. Tama? So, therefore, it's 13 factorial divided by the number of ways. So, let's write this on paper. So, diba remember, the total number of books, we have 4 grade 7. So, 4 na grade 7. 3 na grade 8. 2 grade 9. 4 na grade 9 at 2 grade 10. Tama? When we sum this up all together, we're supposed to get 13. Now, the total number of ways, that's supposed to be 13 factorial divided by 4 factorial, 3 factorial, and 2 factorial. We need to remove all the duplicates. That is the total number of ways, di ba? Pero ang gusto kailangan namin ay yung probability. So, we need to have another numerator line. So, this is the probability of an event. This is the total number of ways. Tama? And it says here, the grade 7 book, a grade 8 book is on the left end, and a grade 7 book is on the right end. So, we have 1 grade 8 book. So, therefore, this is, ano yun? 1, and 1. And then for the rest, ganito kasi yun. This is their 11 books na lang. And then, di ba, remember, may napiling grade 8 book. So, 2 factorial. And then, 1 grade 7 book has been chosen. So, divide by 3 factorial. And then, 4 na grade 4 books. And 2. So, therefore, that should be the answer. To see what I mean, ganito kasi yung solution sheet ko. So, yan. Di ba, remember, this is my grade 7 book. Therefore, grade 8. And then, I sum this up. There are 13. Di ba? Ngayon, di ba, remember, I did factorial of 88. Anong 88? F88 minus 1. Yan, that is 3, di ba? Dahil what you call this, you know naman there's a condition. Such that we need to remove dan yun. 1 book, di ba? And then this one, minus 1, dahil may grade 8 book na sa dulo. And then factorial of 4. And then this one, di ba? And then 11 factorial. Kasi nga we need to take away the, the duplicates. So, kailangan tayong ibawas. So, we need to take away all the factorials. I don't think my solution is implied. And the total number of possibilities is this. Diba? Yan. Diba? Remember, that's what I also put in my paper. Let's see. Yan, diba? The total number of ways, that's factorial 13. 13 factorial, and then 4 factorial, 3 factorial, and 2 factorial. So, we're gonna have to divide that, di ba? So, we're gonna have to divide that, di ba? So, that is the total number of arrangements. That's in the bottom, di ba? So, yan, yun yung sagot. This one naman, the product of this one. 13 factorial. This is, 11 factorial. So, yan, 11 factorial. This is 2 factorial. 3 factorial, and then 4 factorial, and 2 factorial dahil binawas namin. And then we divide. And when we divide both of them by the total number of arrangements, we should get this answer. So, to get the answer, ganito kasi yung paraan sa pagkuha ng sagot. So, the answer is, yun. The answer is supposed to be 7.7%. That is the probability in permutation. Next, number 2. Sorry. Number 2, in the word individualistic, find the probability of arranging all of its letters with all of the I's being separated. Ayan, diba, remember that is how we're gonna do it, diba? That is a top problem. In the word individualistic, how many I's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So, 5. So, we need to find the probability of arranging all of the letters with the I's being separated. So, diba, remember this is the number of ways. So, the total number of ways now we can arrange individualistic is this. So, we type the word len. Len, individualistic. Individualistic. Diba? Wait. Yan, 15. So, this is how we're gonna do it. Diba? Remember, this is the total number of ways, diba? So, yung naka-what you all this is the one, yung naka blue-green, cyan, that is the total number of ways. And that is 15 factorial. Pero, we need to remove that. And factorial of 5. Kasi nga, we need to remove the letter I's. Kaya, we need to remove the 5 factorials that are being duplicated. At dahil sa individualistic, diba, remember, meron tayong, yun? Dalawang D. So, that's the letter D. The D's are being duplicated. So, kailangan tayo mag-divide ng 2 factorial. And then, that is the number of ways, diba? So, we're gonna have to divide, diba? And that pertains to the number of ways that this can be done. Such that, yun nga, this is the total number of ways. And then, this one, ayan, yung subtraction. Why do we subtract? Ganito yung paraan. First, diba, remember this restriction? The 5 factorial, diba, remember this is the one. Let me write it on paper. Kapag may restriction tayo, Diba, remember the total number of ways is 15 factorial divided by 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. That is the total number of ways. Possible ways. Tama. Pero ang kailangan namin ay yung wala, yung ano yun, nakasara, separate yung eyes. So, ganito kasi yun. Diba, remember, since the eyes are put together, therefore, this is 5 factorial, diba? And then, multiplying with the other letters, that is 10 factorial. Tama? Times 11. Because there are 11 sheets. Pero, we need to remove the 5 factorial and the 2 factorial. So, that is the one with the condition implied. So, therefore, our formula will be 5 factorial times 10 factorial times 11 all divided by 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial, which is over a big denominator mark to represent probability. Kasi nga, this is a permutation involving, ano to? Involving the one with the condition implied. Divide by 15 factorial over 5, 2 factorial. So, that is how the formula will go. Now, let's see if we get it right. So, di ba, remember dito sa taas, we have 15 factorial here, di ba? 15 factorial, that's the total number of ways. And then 5 factorial and 2 factorial. Then we divide that, so we can get this answer. Dito sa baba, we have 5 factorial times 11 factorial. So, tama. And then divide by the 5 and the 2 factorial, and then we divide them both. And then, ang ginawa namin is subtract. So, therefore, we're supposed to get this answer, which is, wow, a really large answer. And then, from that answer here, we need to divide it from the total. We need to divide with the total, which is 15 factorial divided 15 minus 2 factorial. 5 factorial and 2 factorial. So, this is the one, and it's right here. Diba? Nasa na yun dito? Let's go here and find out. Yan. Okay? So, that is the answer, letter B. Next, letter C. In a game of Klondike, find the probability of having at least one ace being shown at the start of the game. Ayan, di ba remember for the sake of Klondike lovers, di ba remember, mahilig kayo sa game ng Klondike, di ba? Ng solitaire. At saka remember last time when I was a kid, I always want the ace to be facing up right away at the start of the game. So therefore, find the probability of having at least one ace being shown at the start of the game. So yun yung kailangan mo gagawin. So that is summation of combinational probability. Ganito kasi yun. So, diba remember, this is the solution. First, let's say for example, if we want one ace to be found, that is being one ace to be found. So, we need to add up all the probabilities together. So, the probability of getting 1 aces plus the probability of getting 2 aces plus the probability of getting 3 aces. Tama? And the probability of getting 4 aces. All of this being summed together so that we can get the answer. So now let's go to the plan. So diba remember in the first one we have 4 combine 1. So 4C1 times 48C6. And the total is 52. Where is it na ba? Ayan. Ito yun, diba? 52C7. And then this one, that is for 1 ace. This one naman, 2 aces. If 2 aces are found. Okay? 2 aces. Common of 4 and 2 times the probability of failure, 48C5. And then divided by the 52C7 that you see right here. Yan. Next, this one naman, yung naka-blue, tama ba? Kasi yung naka-red, that's the 1 ace. Yung naka-red, that's 2 aces. Yung naka-blue-green, that's 3 aces. So that one, it involves 3 aces. Kung tatlo, 4C3 times 48C4. Divide by this one. You see this? Yung naka-violet? Yan. And that's the one. And then this one, if all 4 have been chosen. Ano ba? Yan, 48C3 because it's 4C4 na. So, hindi na kaya mag 4C4. Kung nag 4C4 tayo, 4C4, yun nga, all aces are there. And that's 1. And then from there, we sum up all the probabilities together. When we sum everything up, yun nga, We sum up everything from the beginning. And we should get this answer of 44.9%, which is simply rounded to 45%. Yan. Diba? Next. Letter D. What is the probability of having a team of 4 people such that Mario is the lead and obtaining at least 2 characters from the Sonic cast? Ayan, di ba remember that's in Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games? So, di ba remember you're gonna choose, ano yun? 4 players in one team. Pero Mario is already there. And you're going to choose 3 players na lang. So, ganito kasi yun. That implies combinational probability. You know, Mario is already there. So, therefore, we need to choose 3 more players out of the 19. So, therefore, that is 19C3. Tama? So, therefore, this is if there's 2 characters from Sonic cast. So, that is the Sonic cast, which is the probability of success. So, there are 10 Sonic characters. So, 10C2. And then the probability of failure choosing the Mario, which is 9C1. Make sure they add to 19C3. That is having 2 Sonics. This one naman is 3 Sonics. So, 10C3, 9C0, 19C3. So, yan. That should be the formula. The summation of the 2. So that you can get the probability. Now, here's what we did. So, ganito kasi yun sa letter D. Ito yun. So, this one is combination of 10 and 2. 45. And 9C1, that's 9. And then divide by the total number of combinations, which is, ilan yung mga combinations namin? 969, which is 19C3. Tama? And we're supposed to get 41.79%. This is for 2 Sonic characters. Now, for 3, they're 120. And then 1, 9C0. So, it's 12%. Then, sum this up all together. We should get the probability of 54.41%. Okay? That's how you're gonna do it. Last 2 numbers. Ganito, last 2 numbers. In a 4-player minigame, 10 4-player minigames are played in Mario Party 8 without replacement. Find the probability of playing Shake It Up as the 3rd minigame. Ayan, that one implies Mario Party permutation. So, di ba remember, in 4-player minigame, if you play Mario Party 8, there are 18 4-player minigames. Pero the Shake It Up, di ba remember yung Shake It Up, the one you see yung alugin mo yung Wii Remote. Di ba remember, if you watch my vlog of Mario Party 8, yaha! That's right! I'm the fastest shaker in the bush. Mag-shake na tayo mga mabilis para ma-show this mga nanalo sa Shopee. Salamat, Shopee! Yes, thank you, Mario. Anyway, so there's 3. So, ganito kasi yun. Di ba remember, there are 10 4-player minigames, tama? So, this the 10th, the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, the 3, hanggang sa 1. Tama? And surely only one Shake It Up. So, therefore, that's 1 out of 18. Tama? 1 out of 16 pala. And then 1 out of 18. Because in here, you can choose 17 different other games besides Shake It Up. 17 out of 18. And then this one, 16 out of 17. Then this one would be 1 out of 16. Because based on the 2 games that are played, you need to choose Shake It Up. So, yan. And then the rest, and so on. 15, 15, 14, 14, and so on. So, that one implies permutation. So, ganito yung solution. Yan, di ba? So, 17 out of 18, just what I put here. Ito yung numerator. Ito yung denominator. Yan, di ba? And that's to Shake It Up. Then, 15, 14, 13, and so on. I wrote there conditional, and this is normal. And then this one, I multiply everything. So, 17 times 16 times permutation of 15C7, P7. Because we're gonna choose 7 other games. Diba? And then this one, permutation of 18 and 10. Yan. Then we divide. So, we can get the answer. And the answer is this. Yan. Let's see how we're gonna get the solutions. Yan, diba? And that is the probability. Yun. And that is supposed to be 5.66%. Last but not least, letter F. This one's tough. In a Team Yay live show performance, 7 kids are going to perform. Find the probability of choosing at least 3 kids born exactly in 2007. Ayan, there's so many kids talaga in Team Yay. And we need the ones who are exactly born in 2007. JC is born in 2007. Lady Pipay, 2007 siya. Si Althea, 2007. Andre and Zyren are 2007. Si Marco, Casey, and Omar, they're born in 2007. Pero we need to choose at least 3 kids born exactly in 2007. So if 7 kids are going to perform, ganito kasi yun. So diba remember, there are 7 kids. Ang sabi dito, they need at least 3 kids. So therefore, this is 3 kids. 3 kids. So therefore, there are 7 kids who are born in 2007, diba? There's JC, Lady Pipay, Althea Guanzon, Zyren, Andre, Casey, and Omar. So 7C3 times 11C4 divided by 18C5. That is 3. Second, 3 kids. This one, 4 kids. 7C4 and then 11C3. 18C5. Tama? That is for 4 kids. Then the one here, 5 kids naman. 7C5, 11C2, 18C5. 7. Wala. Sorry. Okay? 5 kids. And so on. (7C6), 11C1, 18C7. Yan. 6. And then kapag 7, yun nga, 7C7, 11C0, others, and then 18C7. So tama, 7. Then we just compute for every probability, then add them all up. Ganito kasi yun. So here's the solution that I did. So this one, yung ano yun, yung combination ko, that is ano to, combination of 5 and 3. Aya, kasi I do not know who are those other kids who were born in 2007 that time. That's why my solution is like that. Diba? And this is the total. So 5 and 3, there are 5 kids. Tama ba? Sorry, that was supposed to be 5. Kasi nga ang solution na ginawa ko, that's 5. So parang bonus lang to, okay? So that's supposed to be 5 kids. So dapat 5 kids dapat to. So ang solution sheet ko, diba remember this is 3 kids, diba? So common of 5 and 3, and this is combination of 13 and 4. Dapat that's supposed to be ano yun? 7 and 3, 5 and 3. So 13C4. So out of the others, diba? Kasi nga yung combination of success, dapat supposed to be 7C3, not 5C4. So that's supposed to be 7C3. And this one's supposed to be 11C4. Diba? Just like this one. So dapat supposed to be the answer. Tapos this one, that's supposed to be 7 because there's 7 kids who were born in 2007. And then this one's supposed to be 11 na naman. 11C3. So tama. 18C5 pala to. Tama nga, that's 18C5. 18C5. I said 18C7 eh. Dapat 18C5 na lang. Sign lang yun. And then this one, common of 5 and 5 kids, that's supposed to be 7 again. So dapat 7. 7C5. And this one's supposed to be 11C2. At yun nga, dapat yun yung sagot. So when we multiply this all together, and then divide it, we should come up with this answer. Then I summed everything. So tama. So the probability should be 2.1. What? Hindi naman talaga yung probability na yan. Wala man probability na ganun eh. Wait lang ah. That's too large. Kasi nga, di ba remember, this is supposed to be, 7C3, tapos, di ba remember, this is, ano yun, 11C4. So, dapat, this is supposed to be, ano to, this is supposed to be, you know, dalawa to. So, dalawa dapat to, if 5 kids were chosen. This one, that's supposed to be 1. Ito naman dapat 0, dahil lahat sila napili. So, tama nga. 7C3, 11C2, sum up to 18C5. 7C4, 11C1, that sums up to 18C5. 5C5, 11C0, that also sums up. Then when we add this up all together, so tama. That is the probability. it's 27.216%. At yun lang. And thank you so much. That's the end of Stats and Probs, statistics and probability using factorials, permutations, and combinations. If you have learned something from me, leave a like for this video and wait till the next video for more advanced probabilistic examples. Bye!